there's this is rare where you have, especially men, because it's, in this society we're taught that if you're not a provider, protector, you're not nothing. Right.
That's right.
And so we're always taught to chase the bag instead of chasing the purpose. But I'm sitting with two brothers here that decided to chase purpose and not paper. And that's why I celebrate you. Now,
I appreciate it.
Are you all ready to dive into these 5 power structures, the P's?
Man, I'm ready. Matter of fact, because I just want to touch on the part that when you said people chase the bag, what we don't realize is that 80%, upwards of 80% of this world is in economic slavery, where they're totally after the pursuit of money. And the pursuit of money is based on things.
Right.
And when you're in the pursuit of things, it leaves you unconscious.
Wow.
You know? So the reality is that people don't understand is that when they're in the pursuit of money, it's a saying that was written that whatever man treasures, there would his heart be also.
Right.
So you got to be careful where you place your heart.
Yeah,
Wow.
And I love that, brother, because it's about systems.
That's right.
Right. And the body is made up of systems.
Come on.
The society is made up of systems, and our consciousness are levels of systems.
Right.
So to your point, if I'm trying to have a purpose, discovering me, understanding where I am and who I am and why I am here, if I get distracted by a system,
Wow.
I miss the whole body.
Wow.
That's powerful.
And the allegory in the systems, right? And how they match up to the body is very, very, I mean, it's amazing.
That's
you
right.
have a phallic symbol in Washington called the monument,
Absolutely.
right?
That's right.
Why does that monument run into the Oval Office, which is the ovaries, right? Like it's right in your face.
These are systems.
Speak.
Yeah.
You know, Jesus, Yeshua died at 33, allegorically, right? And
That's
then
right.
you have 33 vertebrae in your spine. You become a 33rd degree. You know, all
everything.
of this
It
is
goes.
connected,
That's right.
And so when you find out how that stuff parallels, then like you say, you can take the meat, leave the bones.
That's right.
You can be open to receive more truth instead of tradition,
That's right.
and more righteousness instead of religion.
But that's the P's. Systems.
Systems.
So if I'm looking at systems, if I'm judging the system, the best way to judge the system is to say, what is its product?
Right.
So if it's education, what is my product? If it's politics, what is my product? If it's health, what is my product? If all of those things are failing, it's indicative that your systems are failing.
That's right.
Oh my God.
And not only is the systems failing, but the mind who is supposed to have dominion over these systems, they failed. Because let me go on this one. When I learned Arabic and I learned Hebrew, right? Hebrew is an actionary language.
Right.
It's so when you speak of a noun in Hebrew, it doesn't describe a person, place, or thing. It describes the action of a person or a place or thing. So if someone says that this woman spoke to a serpent, the serpent is a noun. It describes an animal. But in Hebrew, the serpent describes a character.
Right.
Because it's an action.
It's an attribute.
It's an attribute. So it wasn't a serpent. It probably was a man or woman that had the nature of a serpent.
Wow. So you mean to tell me that it's not, in Hebrew, it's not like you say a pen, a marker, or a pencil.
No,
You just say a writing utensil.
It's a writing utensil.
I got
So
you.
when Adam was told that he had dominion over the fish of the sea, over the cattle of the earth, and the fowl of the air, they weren't talking about the birds, the fish, and the animals. They were talking about the weather system.
Yeah.
Right.
There we
You're
go.
talking about being able to control irrigation systems within the planet, growing
Right.
food.
Right.
You understand where I'm coming
Right.
from? You're talking about being able to control the water.
Right.
So we had dominion over, and dominion it's not a dominating physical thing. It's actually a mental thing. So the dominion is actually being able to produce and create the ideas and the cultures that's going to dictate how behavior and character people and how they function.